For those of you in school, what's your class rank? What does your class rank mean to you?
Do you have a job? How much do you get paid? Why do you get paid?
I'm Dark 88 from OCDA with
Color.
And today we'll be talking about numbers and how they dictate your life.
Indeed.
So, Color, you have a job.
Yes, I do. I do have a job.
And-
Plugged. Anyways. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, so the amount you get paid, and let's not go into details here. So,
Minimum wage. Yeah. Okay.
all right. So, why don't you get paid more?
Because I think that is because I don't have experience.
Okay. So, do you think someone should be based off their experience, not their knowledge?
Well, that's something that I also hate.
The amount of work that you do?
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like I'm not getting paid enough for the amount of work that I'm doing.
So, numbers need to line up?
Exactly.
Okay, so why is it that these numbers need to line up?
I actually don't know why. I don't know why we use numbers actually. Like,
So, what's this system of numbers that we've implemented?
I don't know. I mean,
Why did we implement it in the first place? Like, let's go back to... what, Greek mythology around there?
Yeah, they had what, Greek numbers? Was it?
They
No.
invented math.
Yeah, they meant. Yeah, for what?
And they decided, okay, this many people get to work in the government. This many people get to work in this. Why couldn't they just let people choose what they wanted?
I mean,
And why is it that they only had a certain amount? Wouldn't the more workers you have, the more efficient the work
Well,
would be?
they took into in
Account.
mind the ratio. Now that's another thing that's related to numbers. A ratio between the power and the people. How much power are you willing to give the people?
Okay, so numbers define power in our society.
Apparently, yeah, it does.
With elections for those people who are a
Exactly.
republic and democracy, you choose a president or a governor or any form of government through voting. The person who has the most votes gets the job. Why is it that experience isn't taken under account?
That's true. And if you look back at the presidential election in the United States, they tried to do that. They tried to, like, you know how our new president tried to call the other candidate, saying that she had all this experience yet she didn't do anything with it. You get me?
Yes,
Like, she should have won based on her experience, but she didn't.
because of numbers.
Exactly, numbers.
So, a question for all you people watching. Do you let numbers dictate your life?
I mean, for the most part, yes. Like, we all let our numbers dictate our life.
Okay, in your school, us, since we're taking the SAT tomorrow, and this is gonna probably go up the week after
Yes.
or so, we're set by numbers. We have a set number that identifies who we are. Like in school, how they have school IDs.
Exactly. We have a set ID that actually I have it over here. But we have a set ID that identifies us.
People don't remember faces or pictures. They look at the number when they could easily remember you by the name. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of students and all, but a school promotes the fact that everyone's unique. Yet a number signifies who you are.
And it's just like comparing it to school to prison.
Prison.
There you go. They have IDs too. They have numbers written on their. They have tags basically on their uniform. The same thing that we have. We have IDs that identify us. But why? Why would you need such thing?
Well, remember last podcast how we talked about freedom?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
What's it called? And how prison is they take they take away your freedoms?
Yes.
Could it be that these numbers is what take away your freedom?
Do they though? I mean, they're a part of our life, but
Okay, you have a set amount of laws. You have a number set amount of laws.
oh god. Yeah. Wow.
When it comes down to pay, your lifestyle is determined by your pay, right?
And it's based on numbers.
And your taxes.
Oh god. So it's numbers. It's just numbers. It could be either binary or dynamic. I don't know.
So why is it that numbers dictate who we are? Why did we let them dictate in the first place? It sounded like a great idea, don't get me wrong. I love mathematics. But when it comes down to them dictating who you are, what you are,
Exactly.
now isn't that an issue?
Yeah, it's like classifying us by in the society we classify us like the lower class, middle class, and high class, right?
Yeah.
And
Each
basically,
one has a set number.
Exactly, the upper class is always the first. Number
Yeah.
one.
And then middle class second, lower class third. And that's all determined by a pay.
Exactly. That's a number, a set number that you get when you work.
So all these numbers signify all these different things. So is there any way we can change that?
You will have to change your entire history of humanity. Because everything is based on numbers. Every single little thing is based on numbers.
You'd be changing a language.
You would change your language, just like we said prior to this
Exactly.
podcast. Yeah, you would change a whole language that everyone's like was born, raised,
And they got accustomed to it.
and they got accustomed to. Yeah,
Like for people who came to the Americas when it was only the 13 colonies, only a certain amount of people were able to come. And then they're limiting immigration to the country. You're cutting more numbers.
numbers.
Population seems to be a big thing.
Yeah, our population in the entire world. Based
Yeah.
on numbers.
And people are saying we should kill off this amount of people in order to live healthy, live this. So all these numbers that are being searched are being used against us.
Wow. You could be part of a different set of numbers. Die. That's oh my
Exactly.
god.
Numbers dictate who you are and what you do. In a video game, for example, your level, it's a number. What you have to do, you have to get experience, which is also a number. The more enemies you kill, the more experience you get, the
Another
more you
number.
level up,
Wow.
the stronger you become.
That's true.
So, making a reference to video games and life, does it mean the more money you have or the more something, like a number, like a huge number, does that signify that you're stronger, that you're more powerful than someone, that you're better than someone?
Well, then again, that number has to be defined by something like a unit, right? Like let's take a look at golf, for example. When you play golf, if you have the most,
The higher the number there is, the terrible you do.
yeah, exactly. So it's just defined by the, I guess, context.
Yeah. So let's talk about life. What does a number signify? Does it mean you're better? Does it mean you're worse?
Yes, it means that you're better. The higher the number, the better you are.
And that's in
supposedly.
pay-wise.
Pay-wise, yes. We're talking about.
Okay, what about someone whose taxes are high? Does that mean they're rich?
Well, see, the way the tax works is the more you earn, the more tax you get.
Uh-huh.
So you have to pay. Sorry. So I'm guessing, yeah. I mean,
It's a percentage.
it's a percentage
And
of
a
your.
percentage of a number that was given to you.
Exactly.
Numbers are used to dictate numbers, which are used to dictate life.
Especially your life.
Is that what this world has come to?
Numbers.
A dictatorship of numbers that you never even realized.
It's just zeros and ones.
I'm Dark 8A from OCDA.
And this is Color.
Thank you for watching this week's podcast.
See you later.
Latest.